Welcome to the world of computers. Have you ever wondered how these amazing machines actually work? They've become such a crucial part of our daily lives. But what's happening behind the scenes when you type a word, play a video game, or stream a movie? In this video, I'll explain how computers work in simple yet detailed terms. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of the magic that powers everything from your laptop to your smartphone. Let's dive in. At its most basic level, a computer is a machine designed to process information. It takes input from a user, processes that information according to specific instructions, and delivers an output. For example, when you press a key on your keyboard, the computer processes that signal and displays the corresponding letter on your screen. But how does it do that? The secret lies in the combination of hardware and software. Hardware, the physical components. Let's start with the hardware, the tangible parts of a computer. Each component has a specific role in making the system function. The central processing unit, CPU. Think of the CPU as the brain of the computer. It carries out instructions, performs calculations, and coordinates tasks. For example, when you open a web browser, the CPU processes the code to launch the application and render the content you see on the screen. CPUs are incredibly fast and can perform billions of instructions per second. Memory, RAM. RAM, or random access memory, is like the computer's short-term memory. It temporarily stores the data and instructions that the CPU is actively using. This allows the CPU to access information quickly. For instance, if you're editing a document, the file is temporarily loaded into RAM so you can work on it without delays. Storage. Storage devices such as hard drives, HDDs, or solid-state drives, SSDs, provide long-term storage for your files, applications, and operating system. SSDs are much faster than HDDs because they use flash memory, allowing your computer to boot up quickly and load programs faster. Input and output devices. Input devices, like keyboards, mice, and microphones, send data into the computer. Output devices, like monitors, speakers, and printers, display or deliver the results of the computer's processing. The motherboard. This is the backbone of the computer. It's a circuit board that connects all the components, allowing them to communicate with one another. Think of it as the highway system of the computer. Power supply unit, PSU. The PSU converts electricity from your wall outlet into a form that the computer can use. It powers everything from the CPU to the fans. Software, the invisible instructions. Hardware is useless without software. Software is the set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do. It can be broken into two main types. System software, like the operating system, Windows, macOS, Linux, which manages the hardware and provides a platform for other software to run. Application software, programs like web browsers, games, or word processors that let you perform specific tasks. When you run an application, the software sends instructions to the CPU, which executes them using the hardware components. The magic of binary. Now, let's talk about the language of computers, binary. Computers don't understand human languages. They operate using binary, a system of ones and zeros. Everything you see on a computer, text, images, videos, even sounds, is converted into binary. For example, the letter A is represented in binary as 01000001. The CPU processes this binary data and turns it into something meaningful, like displaying the letter A on your screen. Here's a simplified example of how computers process data. Input. You type a letter on your keyboard. The input device converts your keystroke into binary and sends it to the CPU. Processing. The CPU reads the binary data and determines what to do with it. Output. The CPU sends the processed data to your monitor, where it's displayed as the letter you typed. This cycle of input, processing, and output happens millions of times per second. How computers handle complex tasks. Let's apply this to more advanced tasks. Gaming. When you play a game, the CPU and GPU, graphics processing unit, work together to process the game's data, render the graphics, and respond to your inputs in real time. Video streaming. Your computer receives binary data from a server, decodes it, and displays it as a video. Meanwhile, the CPU ensures smooth playback by buffering and rendering frames. Web browsing. The CPU processes the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript from a website to display content, while your storage caches data for faster loading in the future. Why this matters. Understanding how computers work helps us appreciate the incredible complexity behind the technology we often take for granted. From designing software to troubleshooting problems, knowing the basics of computer operation can empower you to use technology more effectively. Computers are not just tools. They're powerful machines that have transformed industries, connected the world, and made the impossible possible. Thank you for watching. If you found this explanation helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech insights. And as always, stay curious,